What's up, everybody? We are here to rank the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie franchise. There are 9 total movies. We've seen them all, and we're going to rank them against each other. So the first one is the original 1974, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What did you give it?
Esther. I mean, yeah, it's a great movie.
So gritty, the sounds, the snapping of the photograph and the flashes. It just really sets the mood right from the very beginning, and just the washed out color, saturation, and it just builds and builds and then gets to the dinner scene. And there's so many characters. You just don't expect what you see. And there's not a lot of gore in it. Yeah. I gave it an S. I love this movie. This might be my favorite horror movie of all time. All right, next up. This is a weird one. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. What did you give this one?
A tier.
Okay.
More over the top, I felt, which kind of diluted the creepiness of it. But it's still like, it wasn't terrible. It was just more over the top, which made it less scary.
But that's intentional. When I watched this when I was a kid, loved being a horror movie fan and absolutely loving, I got this, I'm like, this is stupid. And I didn't like it, and I didn't realize it's a comedy. When this came out, I think audiences were probably like me, expecting a straightforward horror movie sequel. Completely misunderstood. So I think it is really good. I too gave it an A, and I really like this one as well. All right, and then a few years later, they then had a more straightforward sort of horror movie sequel with Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 3. What did you give this one?
A B tier.
Okay.
I thought it was okay. Viggo Mortensen, I thought did good. He was funny.
There are some funny parts,
yeah.
And it's not terrible. There are some scares. It's more of a straightforward horror movie sequel, and you can do a whole lot worse than this. I gave it a B. It was my highest B, because it's not on the same level as Part 2, but I really like it. I mean, it was on the cusp of being an A for me. Now one, I was shocked when I saw it on VHS when I was working at a video store, because I was like, I didn't even hear of this coming out. The Return of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. How number 2, I think, is misunderstood and people have different opinions. This one is just crazy. What did you think of this one?
D tier.
D?
Yeah. It's the lowest movie.
This is your lowest one?
Yeah.
Even though it's, Matthew McConaughey just going absolutely buck wild crazy. It's just insane crazy.
Yeah. It's just weird.
But at least they're trying to do something different.
It's just stupid, though.
You think it's stupid?
Yes.
I mean, it's my quintessential 5 out of 10, where it's so bad it's good, so weird it's baffling. How did, what were they thinking? But I applaud that. I applaud that just being insane crazy. So I gave it a C. It was my highest C, but this was your only D?
Only D, yeah.
I've only got one D too, so we'll see what you give my 1D, because I think it's kind of fair that if somebody has a D and it's their only D and the other person gives it a C, it should go D. I mean, you could say that it killed the franchise because the next movie was a remake, and that is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2003. What did you give this one?
A tier. I actually thought it wasn't that bad. It's not as good as the first one. It had all the elements of the first one, but...
Well, you said it had all of the elements, except for there's no dinner scene.
Yeah.
Which is a huge element, and kind of like, you don't have to do shot for shot like Psycho, but the dinner scene's kind of critical.
Yeah.
Also, this is the movie that kind of set off the whole remake, reboot. It's because this movie made so much money, and so I kind of hate it for that, but at least it keeps these, new movies and a chance for something good to come out. But for a while, I was just like, I hate all these remakes. But I gave it a C. You gave it an A?
Yeah.
So it's going to go B. So it made so much money that they had to try to make some more money. And there is a sequel that is a prequel. And that's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Beginning. What did you give this?
A tier.
A tier.
My highest A.
Highest A?
So my second.
Oh, so this was your second favorite of all of the Texas Chainsaw Massacres. Yeah. What resonated with you? Why did you like it?
Full Metal Jacket guy. I thought
Arlie,
all the scenes with him were funny, and it was just crazy. And
Arlie Ermey, who is from Full Metal Jacket, Sergeant Hartman, it's his best role since Full Metal Jacket, and he just kills it. He's hilarious. This was really your first taste of him, and he just let loose. So that makes it higher for you.
Yeah,
I liked it better than just the regular remake because it's something different. Yeah. It's not just the old story being redone worse. There's some new content for me. So I did like it better than the remake. I gave it a B. It's your second highest one, and even though it's my lowest B, that's just how much I dislike some of the other ones. It's my fourth highest one. So that basically puts it as our third best movie, which is an average of second best and fourth best. So that makes sense for that to go A. Now they rebooted again. Texas Chainsaw 3D. What did you think of this one?
C tier. Was that one girl from Baywatch? She was
Alexandra Daddario or whatever her name is.
Yeah, it was just bland and boring.
This is the one where she like finds out she's like related to them.
Oh yeah.
They're trying to tell some kind of new story and introduce a new character and expand the family, so I can dig all of that. But there were some plot elements that were just dumb. It's not my least favorite, but it wasn't good. I gave it a C. Did you say C?
Yeah.
Okay. The next one, Leatherface, 2017. What did you think of this one?
B tier. This is your lowest movie, right?
B tier?
Yeah.
Tell me anything good about this movie.
It was fast paced.
Yeah, I mean, if you have fast-paced diarrhea, it's still diarrhea.
Yeah.
Like, it's not good. Isn't this the one where they, like, hide inside a cow or something stupid when they're trying to escape?
Yeah, that was funny.
It was gross. That's what this one is. This movie's just gross.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The first movie, the original, the best one, has almost no gore.
Yeah. And this is the one with the blood cake that you hate, right?
I hate this movie.
Yeah.
I hate this. This is the only D I gave.
That's what I figured.
This movie's terrible. I hate it. And it's my only D, and it's like not even, if there was an E, I would give it an F. I would give it an F. I hate this movie. But Emery gave it a B, so the average, the worst one of all of these, even though it's not ending up as our D tier. I hate this movie. It's so bad.
It was my highest B tier.
I hate you. Alright, and then there's the most recent one. They had to get edgy and take out the. It's just Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We get to see Sally come back from the first movie because they brought Jamie Lee Curtis back in Halloween. Yeah. Alright, what'd you give this one?
C tier. It's stupid, but it's a better film than the fourth one, but it's just stupid too.
Again, at least I applaud them for trying something new. This takes place further down the line. This is a continuation. Leatherface is older. He's hiding out in this place, in this town. I was kind of digging it at the beginning. I was like, oh, this is cool. Let's see where this goes. But then it all just starts to fall apart. And they didn't use Sally right when she came back. And the way she was used and what happened, I thought was trash as well. You gave it a C.
Yeah.
I gave it a C as well. But let's look at these C's. 3D and then the newest one. You gave a C to both of those. I gave a C to both of those. But then for Leatherface, you gave a B, but I gave a D.
Yeah.
So it needs to go down to be the last one of those. So looking at these, no doubt, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original is S. Yeah. And the other ones are so far below. If somebody had a tier list ranking where they had no A's, there's that big of a gap in quality between the original.
I agree.
For me, there's a bigger jump between the worst one. There's a bigger gap for me between Leatherface, the worst one, and the second worst than there is between the original and part 2. I think there's a closer gap.
For me, it'd be S tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, E tier, F tier. There's a big gap between that one and the other, that one and that one. Actually, maybe it's F tier and then like G tier all the way down. That's how it would be.
For me, if there was a Z tier, no. I would have to invent a new letter that comes 4 letters after Z. That's where Leatherface would go. All the others would be A's, and then. So I like our list. I'm curious to hear what people think. I don't think there's going to be any surprise with an S. Is there any other movie that any of you guys love so much that you would actually put as an S? Or what are your second tiers one? I want to know if there's anybody that doesn't hate The Return like he hates it. And also, do you agree that Leatherface is the worst one and it should be a D tier? But I like our list. I think it's a fair list. All right, bud. Thanks for doing this with me.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.